can I get down this street like I'm Spider-Man? How thick is this plane? Can it fit through the... Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, yes! Don't hit the tree. Oh, look at this! We don't have a VR Spider-Man game, but I can fly through the streets of New York in my little plane. Oh, I need to not crash. Come on. Oh, I love VR so much, man. It's so good. Don't hit the tree. I don't know if that tree would actually cause me to crash. I'm not sure. I need like a Godzilla mod. I need like Godzilla stomping around, or the Cloverfield monster. That would really take this to a whole different level.
Beardo Benjo.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back for the first time in a long time to Microsoft Flight Simulator in VR. I had completely forgotten just how gorgeous this game is. And to be honest, I've only ever seen it in VR previously on my 2080, and I thought it looked good back then. But now, I'm maxing out everything. So everything is set to Ultra right now. That's the graphical preset I'm able to play on with the 4090. Now the reason I'm back here today is because a few people have kind of requested that I check this game out to see how well it runs on the 4090, because it is a very demanding VR game, and playing it on the old 2080 system I used to have, I could only really run it on low or medium, and it was even then kind of a choppy experience. So today, for a laugh, I thought I would stick it on Ultra, everything on Ultra, no tinkering, and see how the 4090 can manage. Now right now, immediately, it's very, very impressive. Now as a recap, or for those of you who don't already know, this PC has an i9 12900K processor, a RTX 4090 GPU, and 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So this is a little bit of a test to see how well this runs on this setup. Now so far it's pretty good. I need to remember if I can how to land. I'm not good at this game. Please don't judge me. Like, I know there's going to be some people out there watching this video who are like enthusiasts for this stuff, and I know you're going to judge me because, you know, this is your game. This is your bread and butter. Oh my god, I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down. I am slowing down. Brake. You know, it's your bread and butter. You're good at this game. I don't play this, and when I do, I only play it for like escapist fun and just a visual treat. Come on now. That is pretty good. I'm running out of runway. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Oh, come on now. Come on now! I haven't played this game in ages, and I've come back and managed to get half of my best score. How did I ever get 707,000? I'm terrible at this game. Right, yeah, this is just a short video today, just to kind of show how the game looks and runs on a 4090. I'm not tinkering, I'm not trying to find optimal performance, I'm just sticking everything on the highest it can go and really seeing if the 4090 can cope with that. I am still expecting some chop, I am still expecting some frame drops, because this game is very demanding, but as a first test, that level was very smooth, and it looked far nicer than it ever did before, with all the lighting, all the reflections on the water, the foliage was dense. Oh, it just looks incredible. Let's do another landing challenge, because I feel like I need to do more. I'm very rusty. Oh, Canada. Where the hell is the runway? What am I aiming for? Oh, this aeroplane's far more complex. I'm not a fan of this. This has probably got landing gear and stuff that I need to worry about. Oh, I'm definitely crashing. I'm definitely crashing into Canada. That is going to happen. Where's the runway? Over there? Oh, God. Honestly, as I said, please don't come for me in the comments. I know there will be people watching this who are, like, flight simulator enthusiasts. That's just not me. I respect these games. I love them for what they are in terms of, like, their visual fidelity and just the sheer technical achievement, but I'm not good at them. I need you to understand that. Oh, I don't know where this airport is. Oh, okay, no, it's there. I've got a map. I've got a map. It's fine. Okay, right. Need to learn how this plane works. Let's throttle down a bit. Yeah, baby. Have we got the flaps?
Landing gear.
Landing gear? Where's the... Oh, shit. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear. Yes! Why am I pointing up into the sky? Okay, landing gear is down. Where's the airport? Over there. Course correct. This is actually running really, really smoothly. It shouldn't be a surprise. I tried it before on a 2080 with an i7, and the 4090 is a beast, and it's a very expensive one at that. So, oh my god, I'm definitely going to crash here. I'm kind of far... Oh no, maybe not. That actually might be quite good. Okay. Whoa, no, don't go back up. Don't go back up. Don't go back up. Stay... Oh my god, stay down. Why are you... Speed... Is there a brake? Oh no. Come on. Is there a brake? Park brake. On. Wait. Did I do it? Are we good? Why have I not completed the mission? I have completed the mission. 164. That is possibly the worst score I've ever seen in this game for a landing challenge. That's disgusting. Let's try one more. Why do these planes keep getting bigger and bigger? I can't control this. It's got like sticks over here and stuff. Oh my god. This is like a proper plane, isn't it? What does that mean? It's like a proper, you know, commercial plane. It's the kind of plane I would get on to go on holiday. Right, once again, where is the airport? I don't see anything on here that tells me where the airport is. Oh, that's a lot of buttons. Can I press all of these? That's ridiculous. Oh, that's alright, most of them are inoperative. Anti-ice engine. Yeah, get that on, just in case.
2,500.
What? What was that? Sorry, what was that? Get it off. Get it off. It is a technical marvel. Like, it's such an achievement, this game. The visuals are outstanding. And it's nice to finally be able to see them and appreciate them for just how good they are. Because I had to make so many sacrifices on the old machine. I actually have, I think, 2, maybe 3 videos on the channel of Flight Sim running on the 2080. And I captured them, I believe, on low.
1,000.
And they weren't great. I did the best I could with that system, but I had to capture everything on yeah, low, and it was a lot of sacrifices were made. This is much more impressive. Where is the airport? I might actually land it on that bridge. Yeah, let's land it on that bridge. Hold on. Right, we're gonna bail out of the old airport approach. Oh, it's over there. There's the airport. Oh shit, we can't make that, can we? Come on, nice vigorous turn. Hopefully there's no passengers. That's it. That's it. Okie doke. Is that an airport? It looks good. Looks like an airport, doesn't it? Right. Oh my lord. Okay. Speed brakes. Yeah, get them on. What does that mean? Yeah, get it on. Where's my landing gear? Parking brake, flaps. Get the flaps up. Shit, where's the landing gear? Oh, I'm going to need that landing gear very soon. Oh, cockpit door. Are you landing gear? Yes, landing gear. Wait. Down. Get the landing gear down. That's it. Throttle, throttle, throttle.
500.
Oh, shit.
400.
Okay, I'm coming in a little bit fast and a little bit
300.
steep. But if we just believe...
200.
If we just believe...
100.
We might be able to pull this bad boy off.
40, 30, 20. Retard.
Come on. Come on. I think I just got an achievement. Come on, put it down. Touch it down, touch it down, touch it down. That's it, that's it, that's it. Touch it down, touch it down. Right. Speed brakes. Parking brake. There's got to be a parking brake somewhere. Get that on. Get that on. Slow. I think that's probably one of the best landings I've done to date. Considering I was completely off track to even reach the airport, I've now managed to get it on the runway. and score a C with a whopping score of 232 points. Okay, we've tried a few levels that are beautiful, absolutely stunning to be honest, but I thought it was time to play a level that was a little bit more filled with detail to see just how well the 4090 can cope with running this game in Ultra. This looks amazing. Look at all the buildings. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, now I am noticing a little bit more chop on this New York level, I must admit. Like, it's not running quite as smoothly as the last couple of levels have run. But it's, I guess, to be expected when you're dealing with this much geometry and trying to load in, you know, all the windows and trying to populate street level. Like, there's little cars down there. They're not moving, but there are cars and there are road markings and it's just stunning. I really need to try and not crash though, because I'm not the best pilot, and yeah, navigating through these busy streets is a completely different challenge. Oh, this is wonderful. This is so wonderful. It's really, really nice to be able to play this finally in a kind of a smooth way and really appreciate just how impressive this game is. Just on a technical level. Look at it! Look at it! Oh, I know the cars are flat and stuff, but the fact that those details even exist is beyond me. It just doesn't compute. I know I'm going to be repeating myself a lot in this video, but it is just, for me anyway, just a really lovely experience. Just a really kind of relaxing... That bridge is a bit janky. A really relaxing, escapist, therapeutic, dreamlike VR experience. There's not many games that kind of make me feel like this. Wow. Now, it doesn't matter what PC you've got, what system you've got. If you've got a VR-ready PC and you're thinking of trying this game, I would always recommend grab yourself like a Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass or PC Game Pass trial. I think they sell them in 1 month increments and 3 month increments, and they're fairly cheap. And this game is included in that subscription package. So you can buy like a month or 3 months and just try this game to see if it will work for you in VR. You don't need to buy it for £60 on Steam. Obviously you can, but if you're unsure if you'll even be able to run it, then Game Pass is the option. And even if you're not into these kinds of games, I would urge everyone to give it a go. Just see what you think, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Right, let's try and go around this corner and go right through the streets. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, this is so good. Oh. Okay, let's go down that street. Ah, come on now. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at the sun. Look at the reflections. Now, New York was incredible, and I loved how busy it looked and how real it looked and kind of how alive that city feels when you're flying through it or over it in this game. But I did say I noticed some kind of chop on that level. It was quite busy, and with all the geometry, it did feel like it was struggling to run smoothly. When I jump over to this level, it's back to being incredibly smooth. Whoa, there's a nice plane. Yeah, it's very, very smooth now. I think the game handles these kind of environments much better when it's not trying to render kind of all that street detail and the windows and the reflections and the cars and the trees. I think it really comes into its own, and this is beautiful in a very different kind of way. Like the clouds and the smoke, like the rust there on the propeller. It's just, yeah, it's something else. And I mean, it's so crisp I can like almost read the writing here. Do not smoke whilst oxygen is in line? I can't quite read that line. But you can actually read these instructions. Am I going to crash? Oh my god, I'm in the clouds. Hold on. Get out of the clouds. Operation limitations. The markings and placards installed in this airplane contain operating limitations which must be complied with when operating this airplane in the commuter category. Oh my god, we're going to crash into Everest. It's crazy that I can read that stuff. I don't think I can pull up high enough. Come on. Come on. Yeah. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. We're good. What's that film where people crash their plane in the snow? It might be around Everest or the Alps or something. And then they all have to eat each other. Is it Alive? Is that a film? I feel like that's a film. I'm reminded of that right now. Oh. One of the really crazy things about this game is you're so mesmerized by your surroundings, the locations, kind of how majestic it looks, how realistic it looks, how beautiful it is, that you kind of forget to look inside the actual plane itself, inside the vehicle, and all the details in here are also like astronomically good. Like, just everything is perfectly plotted out. Nothing's just blurry. GR extension, GR retract, GR extended. You can read everything. Instrument emergency lights on. Like, it's all legible. It's all like a real depiction of what this cockpit would look like, and that's so impressive in and of itself. And then you've got things like that, like the whole interior. Look at it all, and the windows you can still see. Oh, we're coming in some turbulence. It sounds like this is kind of terrifying. Yeah, it's just such a well put together game. It reminds me a lot of the Kayak Mirage game. Two games that have a very simple premise and execute them perfectly. This is much nicer. Naples, I think. Very sunny. There's blue seas. You know the thing that really gets me about this game is when you're playing these discovery flights. It's the music. The music goes so much harder than it has any right to. It doesn't need to be this epic. Like, when you're flying around listening to this music, I don't know, it makes me feel like I should be giving some kind of speech, or, you know, saying something really kind of meaningful and impactful. But that's not really in my wheelhouse. But that's definitely what the music makes me feel. Now, I might not have anything meaningful or impactful to say, but what I will say is this. The first console I had when I was a kid, my first console that I owned myself, was a Sega Mega Drive. So I kind of grew up playing games in the 32-bit era, you know? And I moved on to Nintendo 64 and PS1 and Dreamcast, etc., etc. But I grew up watching my dad play things much older, so Atari, Spectrum. And video games even then just wowed me. Absolutely blew my mind. I remember my dad played a Spider-Man game. And when I looked at it when I was little, I could see Spider-Man, I could see him fighting the enemies. But I've since gone back and looked at it, and it's basically just a red line. Like, Spider-Man's a red line, the enemies aren't really anything, and it's so simplistic. But I'm 35 years old now, and in those 35 years since watching my dad play games on the Amiga and the Spectrum, and having Mega Drive games and N64 games to play myself, things have evolved so quickly and so unbelievably that it makes me so excited for where things are going to go in the next 10, 20, 30 years. Like, I don't think we can predict it. Like, I think we can have general ideas of how things will change, but being able to actually predict what video games are going to be like in the next 10, 20, 30 years is so hard to tell. I never thought I'd be sitting here with a VR headset on inside the cockpit of a plane that looks almost photorealistic, flying around the entire world. This game lets you fly around the entire world. And that is, when you really think about it, insane. All the things we moan about and complain about with video games, and when you really take a step back and look at it, they've come so far. And we've just got some amazing things available to us. I feel very lucky to be alive now, kind of watching this stuff evolve and change and grow, and I'm really excited to see where VR goes in the next 10, 20 years, where video games go in the next 10, 20 years. I think it's going to be crazy. I think we're just getting started, and yeah, I can't wait for the tech to get even better than this. How can it? How can it? I remember thinking that about Sonic, and look at it now. Right, I'm going to leave the video here. I've come to a place that I highly doubt I'll ever actually come in my real life. Is this Bora Bora? Very expensive, I've heard. You need some serious money to come out here, so I thought I'd fly myself here in a video game, see what all the fuss is about. It is gorgeous. Look at those beaches. Look at this sea. Oh, look at the shadow of the plane on the water. It's those little touches, man. They really, really do it for me. Ah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right, I'm going to finish this video by landing on that runway, and it's going to be perfect. I'm going to circle around that kind of mountain top, and then I'm going to land on that runway. Right, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator running in VR on a 4090 with an i9 12900K processor and 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I have everything running on Ultra. The render scale for the game is just set to 100%. I've not tried to push it above that, but it can go up to about 200%, which would take, it'd put even more pressure on even the most beastie of PC systems. I daren't try and record a game with kind of this visual fidelity, and a game that's this demanding anyway, with 200% pixel density or resolution. I just think the capture would have been rough. Now, this isn't perfect, all maxed out on Ultra. I think if you want the very best performance, you'd still need to come in and make some changes, tinker with some things, even with a 4090. But the card can handle it. It can do it. It's running smooth enough. It's just when you get into areas that are quite highly populated, quite dense, environments like New York, which are very dense with geometry, it starts to get a little bit choppy. But it's not a game breaker. It's not a deal breaker. It still looks magnificent and plays really well. But it's a special game. It's a really special game. And I say that as someone who isn't typically a fan of flight simulators. It's not a go-to genre for me. But this is pretty amazing, and the music just really ties it all together. It's too epic. As I said, even if you're a little bit curious about this game, grab yourself a trial on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, and just check it out. I could run it on my 2080 system. Wasn't perfect, but I could run it, and it looked gorgeous back then. It just looks even nicer here on the 4090, but you'd expect that. It's a very expensive card, it's an expensive system, so I'd be annoyed if it didn't. But yeah, it's an experience I think all VR fans should have at some point. Try this game out on the highest settings you can get it to run on, with the most high-end VR headset you can get your hands on. I appreciate I'm only using the Quest, so I am limited in terms of the resolution that this thing can output and the FOV, but it's still a awe-inspiring experience. So yeah, I would recommend everyone who has any kind of interest in VR to try this out if you can. Okay, this is it. It's all or nothing. It all comes down to this. I'm going to end the video with a landing, and I'm feeling very confident about it. He says, I really want to land this well. I really want to land this well. Come on. Believe. We have to believe. If you believe, anything is possible. Honestly, everything you say with that music as a backdrop sounds like an amazing speech. Don't remove the music now. I'm coming into land. Oh, you shit. You absolute shit. The music was the only thing keeping me going. Okay, I'm coming. I'm a bit high. Okay, I need to come down and also over to this side. That's it. Come on, come on. pull up. There we go. Alright, come on. Pull up. There we go. Start braking. That's it, start braking. Oh my god, I've done it. That was so easy. What was I worried about? I'm a professional now. Like, I am a pilot. I might just pop down Luton, jump in a plane, take it for a spin. I'm sure they'll let me. I'll show them this video and they'll be like, psh, he's ready. He's ready to fly. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I know it's been a bit of a weird one. Just a quick look at Microsoft Flight Simulator on Ultra settings running on a 4090. It is much better. It performs pretty damn well, but on some of the more intense levels you do still feel the chop, so you are still going to need to make some adjustments. You can't just slap everything on Ultra and hope for the very best, because ultimately that is still a very demanding thing to do, and this game is a very demanding game, especially in VR. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, leave a comment and hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another one. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you later.